Triad today that you office in fact we work on without the Triad engineering.
Triad Engineering Company Limited, a company we incorporated in Sierra Leone on the 7th day of July 2017. We did purely in construction, maintenance, real estate and rental properties, and we did do mortgaging. And our recent we don't incorporate what we call the Real Estate Investment Trust, where we allow the general public for coming invest in income producing property. But as of now, we get with 5-year strategic plan where the company they work out, we tailor our activities purely on mortgaging and real estate investment trust. The mortgaging aspect, the company they deal with 3 sets of people then. You will get land, you will not get land, and you will get unfinished building. If you get land, the company they go and construct a building for you based on the specification what you want. We get with company brochure. You will see from the brochure what you want. If what you want costs something like 100 million, you will pay an equity contribution of 30%. We don't pay 30%, the company they construct the house for you. The remaining 70% they pay over a period of time, what is spanned from 1 to 30 years, with just 10% in interest. And if you don't get land, the company can also buy land for you. When they buy land for you and construct for you, they just pay 30%, the remaining 70%, and at the mortgage amount, where they pay over a period of time. If you get unfinished building also, the company they go and assess them and know how much you need for finish the project. Then you just pay 30% as equity contribution, the remaining 70% when at the mortgage amount, you pay them over a period of time, what is spanned from 1 to 30 years. Also, the real estate investment trust we incorporated on recently for allow individuals for invest in income producing property for a return on investment. For the return on investment in real local language, we call an interest. The interest is spanned from 15 to 20% based on inflation, based on the number of years where you want to invest, and also based on the quantum of money where you want to invest. What is this real estate investment trust mean? But we be small. We get this notion say overseas like Singapore, US, when somebody 18 years, they get access for their house. The government they give house. But it doesn't mean the government they go and ship house to people them. They encourage people them for invest for the picking them for maybe they will get access for get house. For example, you born a picking at age 0, you invest for $1,000. Take that picking the 18 or 20 years, that $1,000 will don't go to $80,000 or $90,000. If you need host with the company, if the picking need host with the company, say the host costs $100,000, the company they ask them for pay the remaining well. If the investment account they don't get $80,000, the company they ask them for pay the remaining $20,000. Whether they get the host, you will pay small. The facilities they are not beginning now in the country. Look like putting the Chinese and Kando. They construct road and put toll gates, collect the money, and hand over to government. Those are the public-private partnership who helps China and Singapore. Like Singapore, for example, they get certain real estate companies they will specialize for do roads. They do road, put toll gates, collect the money with the profit, hand over to government. So they specialize for do hospitals. They build the hospitals and run out, put the money with profits. Government take over. So they specialize in water projects. The kind of community will not get water. They do the water network, construct the reservoir, do the distribution lines, and they put meters where they don't collect the money with profits. Then government take over. So that public-private partnership now helps Singapore, where Singapore don't able actualize. I can always reference say 2012 for don't be the year we salute for don't change. But government use 75% of our resources invest in infrastructure, which is road. And overseas, out of we shout the road and what we don't see. So certain countries, the government is spending up to sometimes 5 or 10% in infrastructure. But we spend 75%. Because government be one road by them, then company not be the way they able build road and put toll gate until when the Chinese come. If government want build hospitals, you get private companies like this come and build the hospitals, they run out for some times, and government take over. The government was spending something like $50 million in infrastructure. If private sectors they come inside, that $50 million government they use on the people in salary, they use and spend on agriculture and do other things.
Oh, I don't look at the area where you give deal with credibility and people with on the canal this country, we don't see plenty names. how credible is this organization? Everybody talk about social issues.